Okay, so just a quick update on the situation that we have at the moment on GBP CHF. Now, if you remember, in the last analysis, what did we say? We said we clearly want to see from here the market make a nice move to the downside. And that is exactly what the market has given us. The push to the downside that we wanted to see. Now, we even want to see a lower push all the way down to this level here. Now, let's quickly recap the reasons for which we wanted to see this move to the downside, and then let's see how, if you're not already in the trade, you can be looking for a potential shorting opportunity on GBP CHF. Now, first of all, why did we want to see the push to the downside in the first place? Because from a weekly perspective, we clearly have this impulse, we clearly have this retracement, and we expect the market at least to start the next impulse to the downside, as we said in the last analysis, which, by the way, I will link below. Now, there is a clear target area here, because what you can see, if you look at the weekly, you can see that here you had this clear previous support, which is again support here. So from a pattern perspective, you want to see at least the market try to make another move to the downside, and from a Fibonacci perspective, because if you want to measure this retracement, you're supposed to take your Fibonacci on the impulse. So let's do it. And from a Fibonacci perspective, what we can see that the market has gone basically to retest exactly the 0.618, which is the golden ratio in the market. And after a test of the 0.618, you expect the market to at least try to make a move to the downside. So everything has been playing out basically exactly as we wanted to see. Why did we have our target? Why do we have our target exactly here? Because the market has also created this W formation that we expect the market to complete at this level. Now, if we go see what is the situation from a COT perspective, so what hedge funds are doing at the moment on the pound, what we can see. So let's go and get our GBP data. Okay, our GBP COT data to see what hedge funds are doing at the moment in the market. And what we can see that they were adding thousands of short positions, and with the last report closing 3.3k long positions. So a lot of thousands of long positions getting closed and a lot of shorts getting opened on the pound. So definitely we expect GBP pairs to make a move to the downside, or better said, basically GBP to get weaker. So going back basically to our chart, okay, so what we have from a price action perspective, what can we expect and what do we need to be looking at? Now, with students, we are already in a very nice short, running in some very good profits, already risk-free. And basically, we are now very soon closing our first position for a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Why? Because from here, the market is supposed to give us a retracement. And after that, what we can be doing, we can be looking for another move to the downside, basically for the creation of this impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the downside after this M formation. So after an M formation, you expect a retracement, and then there is the opportunity to enter again to the downside. If obviously we will see proper confirmation here, because if the market will just shift to a bullish market, then obviously from a 4-hour perspective, then there are no opportunities. But, and here we go to basically what I wanted to share in this analysis, but after the market, and if the market will make a retracement back inside of this area, we will have previous support, now turn resistance, the possibility to create this impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the downside, and clear Fibonacci confluence given by basically the Fibonacci taken from the high to the low. And inside of this cluster of Fibonacci levels, cluster of resistance, and basically impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the downside, there is definitely the opportunity to be monitoring the market on lower time frames, aka the 4-hour time frame, to be looking for a possible shorting opportunity. And that is exactly what we will be doing with students if the market will retrace inside of this area for another short position to the downside, with again very good risk to reward and very good probabilities. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.